In today's episode, we confront the harsh reality of the harms and evil effects of masturbation on our mental, spiritual, and physical well-being. Unveiling the dark side of this habit, we explore how it corrodes our mental clarity, severs our spiritual connection, and weakens our physical vitality. Brace yourself for an honest exploration of this destructive practice and its profound consequences on our overall health and inner harmony. It is important to remember that the knowledge and information I offer stems solely from ancient teachings. As you engage with this information, you hold the autonomy to choose whether to incorporate it into your life or not. The following is presented to you in the form of an audiobook. In today's fast-paced and interconnected world, young people often encounter numerous influences that can impact their lives, some of which may steer them towards addictive and harmful behaviors. One such challenge that many individuals face is the potential trap of pornography consumption and addiction to masturbation. Engaging in these activities can have significant effects on a person's physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Engaging in pornography and masturbation can lead to consequences that extend beyond mere physical pleasure. Some spiritual beliefs suggest that the actions we participate in can attract specific energies and entities into our lives. In this context, demonic entities are considered to be astral in nature, and prolonged indulgence in negative acts can make one susceptible to their influence. From a spiritual perspective, the notion of attracting energies and entities is tied to the idea that our actions generate vibrations and frequencies that resonate with different spiritual planes. Engaging in positive and virtuous actions is believed to attract higher positive energies, while indulging in negative activities, such as excessive pornography and masturbation, may resonate with lower negative energies. Demonic entities, as understood in various spiritual traditions, are thought to thrive on negative energies and feed off human weaknesses and vices. Therefore, repetitive engagement in harmful acts can create a vulnerable state, making one more receptive to their influence. This influence might manifest in various ways, such as heightened feelings of guilt, shame, anxiety, or even a sense of spiritual disconnection. The astral body is considered to be the vehicle for various entities, including negative ones. Engaging excessively in negative behaviors, like indulging in masturbation, can weaken the body's vital life force, often referred to as prana. This depletion of prana may result in a sense of decay, degeneration, and overall negative energies that can corrupt the mind, body, and psyche. Consequently, a person's life may be adversely affected in various aspects. In this context, the astral body is believed to be an energetic component of our being, connecting us to different planes of existence beyond the physical realm. It is considered a carrier of life force or prana, which sustains our vitality and well-being. Engaging in positive actions and maintaining a healthy lifestyle is thought to nurture and strengthen this life force, promoting overall health and balance. However, indulging excessively in negative behaviors generates a drain on this vital life force, weakening the astral body. This weakening may render an individual more susceptible to negative influences and energies. The consequences of such depletion can be reflected in various ways, including a sense of decay and degeneration in physical health, mental well-being, and emotional stability. Mentally, a person may experience increased negative thought patterns, emotional disturbances, and a general lack of clarity and focus. Physically, the impact may manifest as fatigue, a weakened immune system, and heightened vulnerability to illness. Furthermore, this depletion of prana and the influx of negative energies can affect an individual's interactions with others and their ability to maintain healthy relationships. It may also hinder personal growth and hinder one's ability to achieve their full potential in various aspects of life. The prospect of losing physical virility due to indulging in masturbation is indeed frightening. The laws of sex and its significance should be as clear to every human being as the alphabet, even from childhood. However, boys often grow up with little understanding of this critical issue, and they may unwittingly encounter vile and destructive aspects of existence before they are equipped to navigate life's challenges. Unfortunately, in many cases, parents, teachers, and educators who are responsible for the well-being of these children tolerate such exposure to harmful content and habits. As a result, young boys may enter adulthood ill-prepared, carrying the burden of negative experiences that have already compromised their physical and emotional well-being. This harmful impact becomes more pronounced if these harmful behaviors, like excessive pornography consumption or other vices, are practiced for an extended period. The toll on their physical vigor and overall health may be irreversible, leading to long-term consequences. Masturbation is often considered a grave offense against nature's sexual laws, surpassing other forms of sexual misconduct that humans may commit. The repercussions of this act are believed to be dreadful and severe. It is considered the most significant sexual transgression, leading to a range of physical, mental, and moral consequences, far surpassing the combined effects of other sexual depravities. The widespread prevalence of masturbation and its devastating impact on the body and mind make it a matter of great concern. It is known to cause considerable damage to one's sexual health, leading to physical ailments, paralysis, sickness, and overall weakening of the body. Beyond its physical consequences, masturbation is also thought to have profound psychological effects, leading to demoralization and a sense of guilt or shame. The gravity of this issue is intensified by its targeting of the youth, who are the idols of our hearts and the hopes of our future. Masturbation's prevalence among young individuals raises alarm and underscores the urgent need to address this issue in society. Masturbation, often referred to as self-abuse, is considered to be the most significant sexual transgression, primarily due to its prevalent practice and the potential for excessive indulgence. However, its most concerning aspect is the timing of its occurrence, as it usually takes place during the developmental period, when the consequences of any sexual mistake or abuse are far more serious than in adulthood. As a result, private fornication is believed to cause 20 times more harm and misery compared to other sexual sins. This perspective is widely shared by experts and individuals who have studied this subject extensively. The recognition of the harmful impact of masturbation during the critical growth phase highlights the urgency of addressing this issue and providing appropriate guidance and support. Engaging in this habit, known for its self-indulgent nature, can be harmful at any stage of life due to the strain it puts on the body and the depletion of nerve centers. The impact of this behavior extends beyond the physical realm, affecting the moral and psychic aspects of the individual as well. The consequences are twofold. Not only does it weaken the body and impair sexual power, but it also seems to taint the mind and soul, leading to a sense of degradation. Regardless of age, this habit takes a toll on the body, draining vital energy and weakening the nerve centers responsible for various bodily functions. The physical consequences can range from fatigue and lethargy to potential long-term health issues. Some of the observed consequences include involuntary emissions, profound physical weakness, limb paralysis, hysteria, epilepsy, and other strange nervous conditions. Additionally, individuals have experienced dyspepsia, hypochondria, spinal diseases, as well as pain and weakness in the back and limbs. These problems often coincide with a range of gastric, enteric, nervous, and spinal disorders, making the treatment and management challenging and complex. You once admired a strong, charming boy with clear eyes, a beautiful complexion, and a well-formed figure exuding energy and manly demeanor. However, in just a short period, whether due to bad influences or chance, he has fallen prey to the secret vice of excessive masturbation. When you encounter him again, you are taken aback by the stark contrast in his appearance. Is this the same boy I once admired? You wonder in disbelief. The light in his eyes has dimmed, and his once well-proportioned figure now appears ungainly and frail. The healthy color in his cheeks has vanished, replaced by a pallor of ill health. His once graceful and confident bearing has given way to embarrassment and timidity, making it seem as if he fears your gaze. This transformation serves as a poignant reminder of the potentially severe effects of this harmful habit on an individual's physical and emotional well-being. It underlines the importance of fostering awareness, providing support and guidance to young individuals in our communities. Masturbation is often believed to have more direct harmful effects on boys than on girls due to the loss of seminal fluid in males. However, considering the delicate nervous systems of young women, it is not always certain that they suffer less from this practice than young men. The act of self-pollution, as it was historically termed, is considered one of the most destructive evils practiced by humanity. In many ways, it is viewed as more detrimental than common promiscuity and leads to more severe consequences. Masturbation overstimulates the body's natural processes, leading to excessive secretions that rapidly deplete vital energy and resources. Consequently, the muscles weaken, and the nerves lose their natural tone and functionality. Cognitive faculties are affected, with confusion in understanding, memory lapses, and perverted judgment. The will becomes powerless to resist, leaving the individual without the energy to break free from the habit. The physical manifestations of this harmful practice are evident, as the eyes appear lifeless and the countenance becomes vacant. The loss of appetite follows, as the stomach's proper functioning is hindered. Nutrition suffers, and the individual experiences tremors, fears, and terrors which further contribute to their wretched state. Many of the problems that afflict young individuals during and after puberty can be traced back to the persistent habit of excessive masturbation. Nature intended this drain to be reserved until mature age, and even then, it should be used sparingly. However, when young individuals engage in this habit excessively, it takes a toll on their sturdy manhood, robbing them of their energy and vitality. Even legal and natural indulgence does not shield a person from the risks of unlimited self-gratification. The impact is even more pronounced in the young, as their bodies and minds are still developing. Even those who have been cautious enough not to suffer immediate health or mental breakdowns may not fully realize how much their physical energy, mental sharpness, and moral purity have been weakened by this indulgence. The consequences are far-reaching, and no other cause leads to as much insanity as this harmful habit. Prostitution and intemperance are recognized as harmful influences that can demoralize and damage the character and physical well-being of young men. However, in contemporary times, it is unquestionable that masturbation has become a leading cause of physical deterioration and mental health issues. This harmful habit targets boys during their formative years, when they are most susceptible to influences that can impact them throughout their lives. It vulgarizes, degrades, and demoralizes them physically, mentally, and sexually. Addressing and combating this issue should be a top priority for any civilized society. True civilization cannot be claimed by any nation while the innocent suffer from the terrible effects of this base and criminal neglect. Imagine a man standing callously by a blind child, watching as the child unknowingly walks toward the edge of a dangerous precipice, only to fall into the depths below. Such heartlessness would be incomprehensible and cruel. Yet there is a parallel inhumanity when a parent or guardian allows their child to innocently and blindly stumble into the abyss of masturbation. Though it may not lead to physical death, the consequences can be devastating, maiming the child mentally, morally, and physically for life. While some may eventually recover and become good citizens, they would have been stronger and nobler, if not tainted and wrecked by such vile influences. No crime is more dastardly and deserving of severe punishment than this betrayal of a child's trust and vulnerability. Adults may have some defense against crimes, as they are aware of their existence, but children rely on their parents and guardians for protection. Allowing them to unknowingly acquire and engage in this harmful habit is far worse than physical harm, as it wounds their innocence and future well-being. The responsibility of parents and guardians is to safeguard and nurture their children's physical, emotional, and moral development. Ignorance is a grave sin. The truth, when conveyed appropriately, has never harmed a child. On the contrary, silence, false shame, and mystery have caused immeasurable harm to the minds and bodies of countless individuals. Parents who withhold vital information and shy away from discussing important matters with their children are despicable and unfeeling. Even the lowest animals in nature protect their young from harmful influences, yet these misguided individuals, with their filthy thoughts and prudish attitudes, allow their children to fall into dangerous traps without warning or guidance. Ignorance is a significant contributing factor to the problem of self-pollution or excessive masturbation. If parents fulfill their duty and educate their children about this issue, the problem can be largely corrected. Unfortunately, many parents remain silent on this important matter, which is both unwise and blameworthy. Allowing children to learn about such sensitive topics from misguided peers or through inappropriate means neglects a crucial responsibility and deprives parents of a precious opportunity to instill purity and virtue in their child's mind. Making a firm commitment to become a better person and conquering this destructive behavior is essential. It requires unyielding determination and a strong will to break free from this pattern.